Hi, I'm Ken Johnson. I'm a horticulture educator with the University of Illinois Extension, and today I want to talk to you about growing garlic. Garlic is a rather popular herb that's used in a wide variety of different cuisines and dishes. It is a relatively easy plant to grow, and it doesn't have very many pest problems. When we're planting garlic, the ideal time to plant this is in the fall. In order to really produce properly and get nice sized bulbs and cloves on garlic, it needs a chilling period in order to get that. So typically when we're planting garlic, we want to do this in the fall. A lot of times we're going to do this about 6 to 8 weeks before the ground is expected to freeze. And here in Illinois, that's about October. So we'll plant this in October. It'll start to grow some roots, send out some shoots, and then when the ground freezes, it'll kind of stop growing and then resume growth in the spring. So when it comes to finding a place to plant your garlic, you want to look for somewhere that's got well-drained soils that are in full sun. Garlic also likes soils that are relatively high in organic matter, so if you don't have a soil that has high organic content, you may want to incorporate some compost or well-rotted manure into that soil before you plant. So when it comes to growing garlic, there's really two different types of garlic we can grow. First, we've got our hardneck garlic. And this is called hardneck because it has a scape running through the center of that bulb. And this is just the flower stalk that that bulb is going to send out during the growing season. Hardneck garlic is relatively cold hardy, so this is probably the best bet when it comes to growing garlic here in Illinois. It also peels relatively easy. One of the drawbacks to hardneck garlic is it doesn't store quite as long. The second type of garlic we have is softneck garlic. This is called softneck garlic because it doesn't have that scape running through the center of the bulb there. Softneck garlic stores for a relatively long period of time. This is the type of garlic you're going to find in a grocery store. One of the drawbacks to this though is that it does not peel all that easily, or it doesn't peel as easily compared to hardneck garlic. There is a kind of a third type of garlic out there, that's elephant garlic. This is not actually a true garlic, but it is a type of leek that has a mild kind of garlic flavor to it. So once you have your soils ready to go, it's time to start breaking up your bulbs to plant your garlic. When you're breaking up your bulbs, you want to look for the largest cloves. These are going to give you the best yields. If you find any cloves that are shriveled up or diseased, dispose of these, and any smaller cloves that you have, you can use those in the kitchen to cook with, or if you have some extra area, you can plant those. But again, the bigger the clove, the better the bulb you're going to get and the better yields you're going to have. So when it comes to planting your garlic, you want to make sure you're planting it the proper way. At the base here you can see this is flat area. This is the root plate, so this is going to go down. On the other end is pointed, and this is the part that's going to go up. When we're planting them, we want to put them about 4 to 5 inches apart, and we want to have them about 1 to 2 inches deep. Alright, so once you have your garlic planted, it's a good idea to add about a 4 to 6 inch layer of mulch over them. This mulch is going to help minimize some of the soil temperature fluctuations we can get during the winter, and it's also going to help reduce weed competition come spring. Garlic is not very competitive when it comes to weeds, so this mulch layer should hopefully help you get some better yields on your garlic. Once you have that mulch layer put down, you can sit back, relax, and then come spring you should have some shoots emerging from the ground. Then come summer you can go and harvest your garlic. Thanks for watching, and keep on growing.